Hello and welcome back to episode 19 of Basking in Bilbao. We're back today for the Europa League first knockout round, second leg. We also are going to be missing a game out so that we can play the second leg of the Copa Del Rey semi-final. We have been on quite a long run since you were last with us. If you have enjoyed the series so far, please do leave a like down below. Leave a comment. How do you think we're going to get on through this episode? So what we've got is, when was the last time you were with us? It was the Barcelona game. So we lost 3-1 to Real Madrid. But after the summer break, we had a pretty good run. We're still on that pretty good run. 2-0 against Real Betis. 2-1 win against Real Sociedad. Lost 2-0 in the Super Copa final. Glad I didn't bother coming back for that. Beat Levante 2-0. Beat Badajoz 4-3. Beat Real Sociedad 2-0. Alaves 3-1. CD Lugo 4-0. But then drew with Getafe, beat Tenerife. Drew with Atletico Madrid, beat Celta Vigo. Drew with Villarreal, beat Young Boys. Drew with Mallorca. We've now got Young Boys. Then we're going to skip past the Espanyol game and play the second leg against Celta Vigo. So we're 4-2 up in this Europa League game, 2-1 up in the Copa del Rey semi-final. And also, Copa del Rey, if we get through to the final, we're going to play one of Espanyol or Real Sociedad. The big teams have been eliminated. Barcelona went out to Elche in the third round. Then Real Madrid fell to Huesca, and Atletico fell to Celta Vigo. Meaning we've got a pretty good chance of getting our hands on the trophy. Of course, we had that chance last season and lost it. But hopefully this time, we won't do that. Our lineup against Young Boys, there is a little bit of rotation. So we've got Simon in goal, Odriozola, Nunes, Vivian and Emmanuel as the back four, Munoz and Sansei in midfield, Vicandi on the right, Aguirre on the left, then Muniain behind Williams up front. Post highlight sees a long ball going forward. It's won by Young Boys. Jack Vinks with a shot goes wide. While we're here, quick shout out because tonight we're going to be having the Manchester City Real Madrid game in the Champions League. If you haven't already, I'll leave a link up here to Ashman's channel where we did a little preview of that game in versus mode. So go and check that out and let us know what you think the score's going to be tonight. Odriozola throws the ball into Munoz. It's back to Odriozola. And then Muniain on the edge of the box plays it to Aguirre. What a chance. Aguirre heads wide. Half time, it's 0-0. That's fine by us. 0-0 sees us through. Odriozola with a free kick early on in the second half. It's punched away by the goalkeeper, meaning Emmanuel is able to collect it. And then back to Odriozola on the right hand side. Plays it to Vicandi. Back to Odriozola inside towards Inaki Williams, but it's headed away. Sansei's going to collect it though. Back to Emmanuel. He plays it, tries to find Aguirre. It wasn't a great attempt. Emmanuel receives it back though. Whips across in, finds Williams, lays it off to Aguirre. What a save from the keeper. Vicandi back to Muniain. Vicandi again. Another save from the keeper. He is on fire. Corner kick. Odriozola sends it in. Vicandi handballed it and gets yellow carded. Young Boys corner kick now, and it's headed over by Pefok. What a name. Odriozola is going to come off for Lecou, and we'll also bring Aguirre off for Berenguer. Lecou throws the ball into Vicandi. Can he turn and get a cross off? Lecou can. It was towards Berenguer, but didn't manage to get there. Muniain has it on the edge. Emmanuel takes it into space, whips across in. Vicandi was there, but doesn't manage to win it. Munoz lays it back off to Lecou, and now comes forward. Vicandi's on the ball here. Can he get into space on the right? He can. Berenguer seals it. 1-0 on the night, 5-2 on aggregate. Into the next round of the Europa League we go, where I assume, given that we're also skipping a game, we will have the draw at some point in this episode. I hope. Berenguer with a lovely finish to put us 1-0 up. Naseme tries to win a header, does so, but can only find Vivian with it. Lecou to Vicandi. Munoz now going to bring it forward, driving through the middle, plays it through to Inaki Williams. He's forced wide, good defending, lays it a bit behind Vicandi there, who's forced back to Lecou as a result. He gets space down the right, though, whips across in Berenguer at the far post. That's 2-0. 6-2 on aggregate. While this is happening, we're going to bring Sansei off for Albongia Menor. Yep, goal awarded. Have we got any other changes we can make? I'm not fully convinced we have. I think we had a bit of a strong bench just in case anything went wrong. Late on, we have a throw in. Emmanuel gets it to Munyain. I'm assuming this is going to be the end of the game. Albongia Menor on the edge. Back to Emmanuel. Munyain. Albongia Menor lays it through to Inaki Williams. Brilliant finish. Really well worked goal. Was it onside? Is the only question. It could be 7-2 on aggregate here. It is 7-2 against Young Boys. Fantastic result. Marching into the next round of the Europa League. Oh, he's well onside. 3-0 on the night. 7-2 on aggregate. Easy as you like. All we've got to do now is find out who we're playing in the next round. And also find out if we're going to the Copa Del Rey Final. Let's go find out. Europa League draw. They're not messing around. It's the day after we've just played the first game. We're first out of the hat. Sassuolo. That's a decent draw, I would say. They're currently 9th in their division. They've mostly been finishing kind of top half. I think it's a tough draw, but I think it's winnable. Chelsea and Atletico drawing each other is a big one for one of the two big teams left is getting knocked out. Hopefully, I think we've got enough about us there. The lineup for the second leg against Celta Vigo, we've got Unai Simon in goal. The back four of Odriozola, Nunes, Martinez and Yuri. Herrera and Sansei in midfield. Vicandi on the right. Aguirre on the left. Munyain behind Williams. In the meantime, we drew 2-2 with Espanyol, which not a great result if we're being completely honest, given that we were 2-0 up. In the Liga, I didn't realise I didn't do an update on this. We're currently 4 points away from the top four. It's not horrendous, but we do need to start turning these draws into wins. Early on, there's a Celta Vigo throw-in. It's worked back into the middle with Denis Suarez, and then Celta Vigo now trying to play a ball over the top. Fine Servi. Oh no. They've instantly got back on level terms in the tie. That's horrendous how easy that's been for them. Less than 3 minutes on the clock, and the entire first leg was a waste of time because we've already lost that lead. Mina now on the ball for Celta Vigo. Please don't score again. Hugo Malo to Brian Mendes. And now it's worked back to Beltran, but over the top to Aspas. He's got space, plays the ball through to... Oh my goodness, they've nearly scored again. Unai Simon with a fantastic save. But this is not the start we were looking for, to say the least. Servi with the corner kick, headed away by Nunes. We've been given a free kick anyway. Nunes plays a free kick short to Odriozola, and then forward to Vicandi. Plays it back to Nunes and back to Simon. Nice and easy for us at this point in terms of they're not really pressing us. That's a poor pass. Mendes plays it back inside to Beltran, out to Servi on the wing again. Inside Suarez, through to Aspas. Simon with another good save. Goal kick for Celta Vigo. Action-packed first few minutes here. We are on key highlights. Mendes plays it over the top to Servi. Good block there, but it falls to Aspas anyway. He plays it back to Servi. Back to Aspas. Cross the box. Unai Simon with another good save. There was an offside in there that time though. Ball played in midfield to Sansei. He then goes back to the goalkeeper. Yuri to Sansei. Out to Aguirre. Munyain going to bring it forward into space to Williams. One-on-one with the keeper. Goal. Back on level terms in the game. 3-2 up in the tie. Very nice goal. Really well worked. And yeah, just all round, we looked very good there. 1-1. 1-1 at half-time. 3-2 on aggregate. Be honest, we've not been great in that first half. They've looked like the better team, which is concerning, I would say. So we're going to make things a little bit simpler. We're going to start to regroup and counter. And let's try to make things a little bit more compact, I think, for ourselves as well. Odriozola plays it to Herrera. Muniain to Sansei. Forward to Williams. Goes round his man. Lays it off to Vicandi. Back to Odriozola. Puts it across the box. Aguirre. Oh, that should be a goal. That really should have been a goal. Neto goes long. Nunes heads down to Vicandi. And then back to Herrera. Over the top. Inaki Williams. 1-on-1. It's 2-1 on the night. It's 4-2 on aggregate. And just like that. Ignore that I was just tapping away down here. Just like that. We lead in the game. 2-goal lead in the tie. We've cancelled out their away goal now as well. Very nice. We're going to bring Albongia Menel on for Sansei in midfield. And Artola on for Muniain, who's starting to get a little bit tired. Luku will also come on. And there we have it. Into the Copa Del Rey final we go for the second year running. Hopefully this time it'll be the year that we win it. Copa del Rey final draw, so we're going to be the away team against Espanyol. I think that's winnable, personally. We will find out relatively soon. We'll be back in the next episode for Sassuolo and Huesca. And then following that, we will hopefully have the Copa del Rey final. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment if you think we can win the final. Leave your score predictions down below. Subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.